Lee Smelser, court inside the Cougar cage. We get ready for women's volleyball action here on this Wednesday evening. College of the Canyons and West Los Angeles here from the Cougar cage in Santa Clarita. Those records are incorrect, but we'll give them to you right now anyway. College of the Canyons 5-11, 3-1 in conference play. West LA 3-11 overall, 1-3 in conference play as we get ready for today's action. I'm Matt Robinson. Happy to have you with us here today. College of the Canyons coming off a loss a week ago. Their last match was actually here at the Cougar cage against Santa Monica, who's the top team in the WSC South. And the Cougars came away on the negative end of the match, got swept by Santa Monica. Looking to bounce back here today after they had their first win streak of the season snapped on October 8th. The good thing is for the Cougars, still lots of room to improve. I know just 5-11, but 3-1 in conference play. They're still very much in a solid position in the WSC South standings. When you look at those standings, the Cougars right now solidly in second place at 3-1. Santa Monica 5-0, the class of the league right now. They're a top 10 team in the state of California, so they likely in the WSC South would cruise depending on the outcomes the rest of the way. Antelope Valley right behind Citrus there as well at 2-2. Bakersfield at 2-3 with a game played over, one extra game played over the top, or the second, third, and fourth place teams. And West LA down there at 1-3, and Glendale 0-4 so far in conference play. So this one an important one for College of the Canyons against West LA, needing a win here today to try and keep pace, so to speak, with Santa Monica. Still one more game against Santa Monica upcoming this season. That'll be on the road on Halloween night against Santa Monica at their place. And look at the numbers for today's matchup with West LA and College of the Canyons. You look, Cougars 9.49 kills per set. They've kind of got the better of it all the way down the line. You look, the only thing that's kind of close is digs per set. The Cougars do a great job at the net this season, 1.6 blocks per set this year. When you look at the numbers for the Cougars, their attack percentage is 23rd best in the state at 19%. And that's in large part due to Caitlin Nelson, who has been excellent this year, the middle blocker who plays in an attack role as well. 131 kills. She's attacking at 42.1%, 259 total attacks this season. She will likely be in the starting lineup for College of the Canyons. For West LA, it's been Kayla Felton, who has been their leader, 86 kills on 347 attacks, but is hitting in the negative this year. But she is their main go-to on the outside. We'll have the opening tip in just a few moments as we get ready for the starting lineups from both sides here at Lee Smelser Court inside the Cougar cage. College of the Canyons, West Los Angeles, when we come back.
Hey everybody, Fat Cat Swingers in town.
Got $1.25 with you, swearing a clown.
Now don't let nobody play us cheap.
I got 50 cents more than I'm gonna keep. Let the good times roll.
Oh, you gotta let the good times roll. Come on now.
Call it love, 'cause Mackey's back in town. Look out on Mackey's, a Fat Cat Swinger, baby.
Whether we're on the move or stuck in one place, it's with us, comforting, healing, and transforming lives. It's the power of you. With 4 world-class hospitals and over 170 clinics across Southern California, together, we're building a healthier community. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family. It begins with you. UCLA Health.
Welcome back into Lee Smelser court inside the Cougar cage as we get ready for West LA and College of the Canyons here from Santa Clarita, as we have the starting lineups for both sides. Damia Williams, Jasmine Gutierrez, the libero, Brianna Lockhart, Sophie Boucher, Maya Felton, Summer Keys, and Skylar Martin for John Anselmo, the West LA head coach. The Wildcats at 3-11 overall this season, 1-3 in conference play. They are 1-4 on the road this year and lost their last time out against Citrus. For College of the Canyons, Riley Booth, Addison DeGar, the libero, Adriana Pecos, Caitlin Nelson, Morgan Dumlau, the setter, Sophia Miranda, and Megan Moreno along the outsides. For Clay Timmons, the head coach for College of the Canyons, the Cougars 5-11 overall this year, 3-1 in conference play, 2-4 just here at home. One of their 2 wins actually was one of their first conference games of the season against Citrus on the 26th. That actually snapped a 9-match losing streak. Cougars trying to restart a winning streak here today against West LA. Got a little bit of Morgan Dumlau and Sophia Miranda with a little bit of a high five going on there in the middle of the floor. Just waiting on rotations to be set. It'll be West LA to serve to start things off. Sophie Boucher will lead away. Three service aces and 2 errors this season for Boucher. As she'll send it across, Miranda will handle. Canyons will set inside to Pecos to open up. West LA able to keep the point alive for now. Moreno now will finish it off. As Moreno gets the finish after excellent effort from West LA to keep the point alive. And we'll go to Morgan Dumlau back serving. Dumlau, 28 service aces to lead the team this year. Also has 24 service errors. Also the most on the squad this season. West LA into the tape that time, make it 2-0 in favor of College of the Canyons. Here in this first set, just underway. Lee Smelser court inside the Cougar cage. We thank you for joining us as always here on the Cougar Sports Network. Stay with the Dumlau serve. She'll float towards the back corner where West LA, Boucher will try and set near side. And again, into the net that time was Felton. So you see West LA, they're going to try and set Felton a lot. She has the overwhelming majority of their attack chances this year. Skylar Martin, the only other one up above 200 this year. She's got 285. This one will just be sent over and sent long. And Canyons now rolling to a 4-0 lead here to start. Just drifted long that time. They go back to the Dumlau serve, and that's a service ace for Dumlau. And John Anselmo will call a timeout as he wants to discuss things with his squad. Not the start that they wanted here to open up. So College of the Canyons with an early 5-0 advantage here in this first set just underway. So we'll go back to work here in just a moment. We'll stay on the Morgan Dumlau serve. Dumlau will float it across for the libero Gutierrez. West LA goes inside to Keys, and it's a stuff block at the net for College of the Canyons to make it 6-0. So credit Moreno and Pecos on the block. We'll stay with Dumlau. Good dig from DeGard. Well, DeGard that time took it away from Miranda, and Lockhart has the first West LA point. You see the little bit of a miscommunication that time. West LA back-to-back points. Booth wanted to take a big swing at that, almost stumbled, but still able to find an open space on the floor. That was a little bit of an awkward play. Long set from Dumlau. I'm actually not even sure Booth stumbled. I think just thought the ball was going to get closer to her, stopped her momentum to be able to get there, and then just kind of rolled it across the net. So 7-2 in favor of Canyons. Amy Nono back serving for the Cougars. Nono this season, 18 aces. That one was kept up. And then Nono a diving dig. Booth will play it across. West LA inside set. DeGard there after it went off the Pecos block. Then Miranda blocked. Cougars can't keep the point alive though. So a block from West LA that time. And Jasmine Gutierrez, 13 aces, 23 errors. Most errors on the team this season will step in. Here's Miranda. Net contact on West LA gives a point to Canyons. And it was just barely a scrape of a net that time by Felton. Addison DeGard back serving for Canyons. Nono could not handle that one. Another West LA point. This time it was Boucher with the swing for West LA. Felton back serving into the tape. For Felton, her 18th error of the season to go along with 18 aces. Jasmine Munoz into the game. Booth and Dumlau off, as Caitlin Nelson also in. Munoz 16 aces, 7 errors this season. She's the number 2 setter on the squad this year, the freshman out of Hart High School. Fired across, and West LA will go to work. Little modified slide, poked back across as they tried to set Williams. West LA able to keep the point alive. Canyons will set inside to Nelson, and Nelson connects. She has been excellent this year, Caitlin Nelson. We talked about her in the pregame, attacking at 42.1%, which right now is 4th in the state of California in attack percentage this year. And you see it right there, just very tough to handle inside as it's 10-4 to open up. This one popped across that time by Martin. Bump set for Cami Colley, who's into the game, the secondary libero for Canyons. Good diving dig from Gutierrez. Swing that time from Martin high off the block. Now Miranda will get a swing. Gutierrez there to handle. Felton had to play it across. Colley will bump set here. Free ball by Miranda. Long rally back and forward. Inside set finds its spot from Williams. Neither team really in rhythm until that last swing from Williams. Williams just 34 kills, on 111 attacks this season. Does attack at 15%, which leads the team. Only has 3 matches with 5 or more kills this year. Poyer sends it long that time, getting her first attack chance of the match. It's a tough swing for Landon Poyer. Poyer just 28 sets played coming into today. Munoz will set her again, and this time Poyer has a better beat on it with a nice little soft touch play to make it 11-6. Much better in rhythm that time. Megan Moreno out. Megan Moreno and Georgia Horwedel in. And it was Sophia Miranda and Adriana Pekis. We'll try it again on the Horwedel serve. There was an issue. Horwedel, 3 aces, 2 errors this season. Mostly used in a defensive set. She'll put that one off the tape. Lockhart able to keep it alive. Moreno into the back court. Good swing. Starts with the Horwedel dig in the back corner. And then Moreno finds the back corner on the opposite side. Canyons with a 12-6 advantage as we'll stay with the Horwedel serve here. Gutierrez struggling on the pass that time. Horwedel long that time, going to give the point right back to West LA. Nelson power tip. That's going to score a point for Canyons. Munoz setting Nelson that time. And it kind of caught Boucher off guard on that far side. Nelson will go back to serve here with a 14-7 advantage for College of the Canyons. Standing float serve from Nelson that time. Good swing on the near side from Lockhart. Well run offense that time as Oakley, who's the lead setter for West LA with 148 assists this season, averaging 3.22 assists per set. Able to set Lockhart. There's Poyer tooling off the block. Sees the block kind of falling away that time and drives it high off the hands and out the back. Morgan Dumlau back in serving. Dumlau 310 assists this season, 48th in assists coming into the match today. Averages nearly 5 assists per set. There's a tap back from Moreno. Canyons doubling up West LA at the moment. Leading 16-8. Just underway in the first set if you're joining us. Soft touch that time from West LA. Canyons will handle. Moreno from the 3-meter line, dug out by Gutierrez. And then unfortunately a falling away swing from the back row by Skylar Martin will go as an attack error, but it was really a tough swing for Martin. Canyons with a 17-8 lead. Sure will set inside. Lockhart never got off the floor, but gets the kill nonetheless. It's a short little jump, but it works. She'll go back to serve. 22 aces leading the squad this year. Moreno having a bump set. Horvadell will have to play it over as Canyons not in system that time. There's Felton dug out by Horvadell. Booth, cross-court winner. Good swing for Riley Booth that time. Love to get Booth going. 145 attacks this year, just 39 kills. 12.4% on the attack chances this season as Nono back serving. DeGard a back row set, Miranda into the tape. Canyons really at this point this season does not have a true number one attack. Sophia Miranda missed some time. I guess Caitlin Nelson is the true number one attack through the middle. But they don't really have a true outside hitter that leads the attack as there was Pankis. Miranda, Nevelev, Wykowski, all in there in terms of the attack opportunities as there's a service ace. And then you talk about, you go down as far as Booth, Poyer even getting some opportunities as well. It was thought early on in the season Miranda would be the lead attacker on the outside, but missed some time with an ankle issue and now is back in the lineup, and it's kind of turned into Canyons will move inside to Caitlin Nelson when they get the opportunity. Although today trying to go and get some more bodies working. There's a joust at the net that was popped onto the West LA side. This one blocked on a Felton swing as Nelson was there. Now Miranda has the kill. 21-10 as Canyons up by 11. As the season wears on here, you'd like to get Miranda, Nevelev, Booth, Megan Moreno going as well on the outside. There's a good tight serve. Canyons will set Miranda again, and she'll have another kill. Back-to-back kills for Sophia Miranda. As we talked about, did not play 4 straight matches from September 24th to October 3rd. Canyons certainly happy to have her back at what seems to be full health. They lead 22-10 as we stay with the DeGard serve. That soft float from DeGard. Really tight to the net, making it tough on West LA. Nelson will use the bump across as a set herself and just kill it on one. The vision from Nelson that time to know, I'm going to just go up and drive this one instead of getting us into rhythm offense. Canyons leading 22-13. We stay with the DeGard serve. Felton. Feel like that went off the antenna, but we play on. And that time it's going to be Williams' power tip tool off the block. Stops the Canyons run. Nelson, so good at the net this season. 14 blocks, 14 solo blocks, 40 total blocks coming in. She's 41st in the state in solo blocks and 45th in total blocks. Just couldn't get it done that time. Colley with a dig. Nelson inside set. Nelson tried the tap back West LA there. Canyons will get the point as West LA's passing goes out of play. So make it 24-11. Set point number 1 for Canyons. Jasmine Munoz will run in to serve. Nelson will finish it off as West LA trying to catch Canyons napping that time. But Caitlin Nelson says, I don't think so. Canyons with a 1-0 lead. As Nelson finishes it off, we'll take the break. Second set when we come back.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's going to go. So,
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
College of the Canyons is always ready when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougars athletics programs offer a great college experience. Take control of your athletic future at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
Let you listen to some of the sounds here from women's volleyball. Canyons with a 4-2 advantage here as we go to work in this second set. Leading 1-0 are the Cougars, and they serve with Addison DeGard back serving for College of the Canyons. That short float again from DeGard, kind of into a cross-court situation, landing just at the 3-meter line, making it tough on West LA. Wildcats with a block that time on a Miranda swing. Booth will just bump it across. Felton through the block, but kept up by DeGard. Dumlau inside Nelson. A rare Caitlin Nelson error that time. Just the 23rd error of the season for Nelson. Considering near 300 attacks on the year. That's why she's attacking at 42 or more percent. Miranda in a 4-3 second set will play it across. West LA into the block that time, as it was Martin on the swing. Now Martin from beyond the 3-meter line, where Nono will handle. Then Booth a running swing on the weak side for a point. Starts with the good pass from Nono. Excellent back set that time for Morgan Dumlau, who will check out for Jasmine Munoz. Cami Colley in as well. And it's Nelson, Poyer, and Miranda in the front row for Canyons. West LA trying to go inside Deja Dixon. Couldn't get it to fall. Wildcats scrambling, and Felton into the tape. (6-3) in favor of Canyons. Football team has joined us here. Good to see Canyons athletes supporting their fellow athletes. Saw that at homecoming last Thursday. West LA out of system for a point for Canyons. 7-3 here. And West LA going to take a timeout. John Anselmo wants to discuss it. We'll break with it. Seven to 3 in favor of College of the Canyons. Good dig by Gutierrez on a hot shot from Nelson. Munoz will go Nelson again, and that time she'll finish it off. Stay with the Jasmine Munoz serve. Overpass from West LA. Munoz will set. Poyer skying through on the weak side. Back set from Munoz that time to find Poyer. Running the offense nicely as the setter back to serve at a 9-3 Canyons advantage. West LA out of system. Canyons the same. Good rally point. There's a block. on a Dixon swing. No touch that time on the Martin swing, gives the point to Canyons. Brianna Lockhart asking for a touch. Everybody on the officiating staff had no touch. I thought it certainly went high and over, but a player is always closer. Lockhart didn't seem to be happy with the answer, but it's going to stay 10-3. There is no replay here in the 3C2A, and unfortunately our replay is not strong enough to be able to tell touches here on the webcast, so we'll just roll with it at 11-3. Stay on the Munoz serve. And that one long, everybody out of the way for West LA. Skylar Martin back serving. Good ace serve that time for Martin. Caught Colley off guard. Back-to-back West LA points. Poyer, soft touch. Another kill for Landon Poyer. Horwedel back serving for Canyons. Nono and Dumlau off. Martin handles first. Lockhart deflected and will finish out. Munoz trying on the effort that time, but could not get there. As it initially deflected off the block. As Poyer and Nelson couldn't combine to make sure West LA couldn't get that one in. And then a service error on Deja Dixon. We'll go Caitlin Nelson back to serve in a 13-6 second set with Canyons leading 1-0. Pecos tried the tap back, couldn't get it done. Now Pecos and Moreno up for a block. Pecos and Poyer up for a block. Point still rolling. Moreno has to just punch it across. West LA trying to get into system. Nelson from the back row keeps it alive. And finally the point goes to Canyons after West LA just couldn't get themselves back into system on a long rally. Stay with the Caitlin Nelson serve. John Anselmo will call another timeout. 14-6, Canyons leading. We stay with the Caitlin Nelson serve at a 14-6, make it 15-6 on the double at the net advantage for College of the Canyons. I believe that was Pecos and Poyer that time. combining for the block. Boyer, not many blocks, just 8 coming into the match. Pecos, 18. 15 of them assisted. Canyons will get a free ball over. Horwedel will bump set Moreno, who had it blocked. Nelson looking for an assist, and she'll have an assist on a Poyer finish. So Nelson really the leader for Canyons so far this year offensively, and helping that time on an assist, setting up her mate Landon Poyer, who's having an excellent match so far today. Poyer getting a lot of run today, and it's good to see. That's kind of what Canyons needs to do, is get secondary and really third attacks going to make their offense more dynamic as we get closer towards the end of the conference season. It's not outside the realm of possibilities for Canyons to make the playoffs, despite being just 5-11 this year. They are 3-1 in conference play, currently second in the WSC South. They're in the best of the rest rankings for the 3C2A state rankings, which plays a role. They've played a very tough schedule this year when you look down the line. Yeah, they had a 9-match losing streak, but that came against Cerritos, Long Beach, San Diego Mesa, Miracosta, Desert, Ventura, Santa Barbara, Mission, and Moorpark, who are all teams right around those top 25 rankings. That one long, give the point back to Canyons. They've got wins over Irvine Valley, Cypress, Citrus, Glendale, and Bakersfield this year. There are other losses to Santa Monica and Pasadena City, who, as we talked about, both very good teams this year as well. So strength of schedule does play a little bit of a role, so it's not outside the realm of possibilities that Canyons could make the playoffs. The big key is trying to get back to 500. 8 matches to go, 6 games below 500, not including today, so 9 including today. There's a kill for Booth that time. The football team getting in the mix here, led by Alice Munoz, our sports information director's daughter, getting them going on the chants down low. 20-8 in favor of Canyons. (20-9) in favor of Canyons here. A 1-0 COC advantage. DeGard back in there defensively, along with Nono on the back line. Miranda will drive that over, but it's dug out. West LA misses on a running swing from Lockhart, makes it 21-9. We'll go with the Addison DeGard serve. Booth will handle on reception. Munoz sets Miranda. Good diving dig from Gutierrez. Another free ball over, so Canyons will get a chance to get into an offensive rhythm, but didn't get a good set for Nelson. That one never got over the net from West LA, so a point handed to College of the Canyons. Make it 22-9 here in the second set. Stay with the DeGard serve. That short corner float, West LA seems to have it a little better scouted here. Back row dig from Nono that time. Nono, a back row attack from well beyond the 3-meter line. And Canyons will get a point as West LA unable to connect. 23-9, we stay with the Cougars serve. Miranda, good swing, but dug out. Nicely connected by West LA that time as Boucher was there to clean it up defensively. Nono, a back row attack. Like to see the defensive specialist in Amy Nono getting a couple of attack opportunities. High hands point for the Wildcats that time. Make it 23-10 as they say there was a tip at the net. Collie back in for Canyons. Leah Felton back in to serve for West LA. Felton, a service error. For Felton, she's had so many opportunities this year. She's got 87 errors, 347 attacks. The errors are 34th most in the state. It's just been rough as she's got to play in every situation. The freshman from Beaumont High School in San Bernardino has been the lead attacker as well, and that's why she's been in the negative this season. This team is able to kind of key on her. Here's Nelson. Free ball played back across. Canyon set point number 1 here. Poyer trying to finish. Good block at the net again by West LA. Now Miranda trying to finish. Gutierrez drives it up. West LA plays it over. That'll finish it off. So Canyons 25-10 second set win. They lead 2-0. We'll step aside. Third set when we come back. 1-0 Canyons here as we go into the third set. Dumlau into the tape. 2-0 Canyons here after 2 sets in the books. Barry back serving, and West LA with, I think, their first lead of the match so far at 2-1. After an errant swing. For Canyons, historically, this has been at times an issue for the Cougars, as when they get a big lead in a match, like a 2-0 lead, they kind of will take their foot off the gas pedal, and that's something I think Clay Helton has really drilled into them this year. Is, you know, we haven't had many opportunities to finish out matches early. Let's do it when we can. They don't have a sweep to their record yet this year. 4 of their 5 wins have come 3-1. So a chance for their first sweep. Miranda, good tool off the block that time. Canyons back with a 3-2 advantage. Amy Nono back serving. West LA out of system. Dumlau will put Canyons in system to Adriana Pekis. Inside set to Pekis for the kill. Nice if you can have Pekis operating at a high level as well, as you give an extra inside option on rotation for Canyons when Nelson is off the floor. 5-2 Canyons has turned it. Now with a 5-2 advantage here in the third set. Staying with the Amy Nono serve. Nono with the dig that time on the Martin swing. Tough bump set opportunity that time from Dumlau, but she got it in the air. Canyons then a block at the net on a Lockhart swing. She'll then just roll it back across. Miranda, cross court, missed it long. Side out West LA in a 5-3 match. Dixon in, Keys off. Gutierrez back to serve. The lefty fires it across. Dumlau setting Booth, but the soft tip scouted. Canyons on the other side scouting a soft tip. Booth operating as the setter that time. Canyons still out of system. And a block. Pekis then just pushes it over. Canyons is kind of waiting. And now no touch at the net that time for West LA. Be tough to see if there was one. Yeah, it looks well above. Guard back serving for Canyons. This one blocked by Nelson and Miranda, kept up. Nono, an attack from the 3-meter line went into the net. Nono doesn't get a lot of attack. She can certainly jump though. I'm very impressed with the 5'6" freshman out of Highland High School's ability to jump. Really, she's listed as a libero, plays mostly as a defensive setter and a serve specialist, but the fact that she can get up and go for a back row attack as well as she does is rather impressive. 5 kills on 35 attacks, now 8 errors on the season. So she does attack in the negative, but she gets so few opportunities. So gives quite the impression as Jasmine Munoz into serve at a 7-4. Canyons lead here in the third set. Nelson, Nevelev there for a block on the Martin swing. Timeout West LA. We'll break with it. Canyons 8-4. 2-0. 2-0 College of the Canyons as they lead 8-4 here in the third set. Jasmine Munoz on the service line for COC. Gutierrez did not mean to handle that and did. Make it 9-4. It's a service ace. I think that ball was going to go long, and Gutierrez was kind of trying to get herself out of the way and just ended up catching her right arm, or her left arm, excuse me. Lockhart just has to play it across. Nevilev, two-handed off speed. Munoz a dig on the Martin swing. West LA trying to get back in system. Martin left-handed touch. Nelson just plays it back. Martin again, and then Munoz missed. It's a Martin kill. She'll head back to serve. Into the net. Canyons doubling up West LA here, 10-5. Allison Wykowski into the game for the first time we can recall, and Georgia Horwadell back into serve. Canyons without Savannah Anaya, Anna Chatovich, and Madison Andrews all out of the lineup today. Touch given for West LA gives Canyons the point. Take a look, see if we can tell. It's tight, but officials ultimately said no, so we'll stay with the Horwadell serve in an 11-5 match. Overpass. Sammy Linder in there as the setter, or as the libero now, and she'll set Nevilev and have an assist. First time we've seen Sammy Linder in there. Canyons operating with three capable players at libero this year in DeGard, Colley, and Linder, but it's been Colley most of the way as she's been excellent out of that libero spot this season. DeGard, 10 matches with 10 or more digs. That's 203 this season. Her season high was 29 against Moore Park. There's Wykowski. Score it for Canyons. Make it 14-5 as Wykowski gets a kill off the Munoz set, running the offense that time. Horwadell still back serving. Oakley setting near side to Perry. Now punched over by West LA. Munoz setting weak side. Nevilev dug out, but Canyons can't clean it up the rest of the way. Like the effort. It starts off the Nevilev swing. It's blocked. Just nothing the rest of the way for Canyons. Nevilev having to cover up, hoping that one of her teammates might be able to fly through and keep the point alive, but could not. Dixon back serving. Back set this time to Nelson, who had to go power tip off the weak side. Lockhart pumps it across. Nevilev weak side, high off the block. Net contact West LA. 15-6 Canyons leading. Too many points for Canyons up there. Caitlin Nelson back serving now. That one off the antenna by Perry will make it 16-6, a 10-point Canyons advantage. Lockhart finishes it off for West LA. Well back beyond the 3-meter line. Moucher into serve. Mikowski with a finish that time. Dumlau into serve here for Canyons. Approaching their first sweep of the season, leading 17-7 in this third set, with already 2 sets under their belt. Good finish that time for Summer Keys. Perry back serving. That one long. Eminono back serving. Quite able to keep the point alive despite a bunch of Canyons players diving around on the floor. Martin played it across, 18-9. West LA leading a long run here. A mishandle from DeGard. Canyons just has to play it across the net. Now DeGard will bump it. Booth. Pincus a tap back, no. Lockhart across. And a net violation on West LA. So Sophia Miranda with the point. Service ace. Adriana Pincus. Her first ace of the season. Really getting one of her first opportunities to serve this season. Another good serve from Pincus. That one long will stay with the Pincus serve. 21-19 Canyons, 4 points away. Lost speed that time from Pincus on a float. Nelson inside. Gutierrez handles. West LA scrambles and keeps it alive. Now Miranda tools, and it's a block for West LA, as it was an awkward tool that came off the net and rolled back onto the Canyon side. So some fortunate luck for West LA to have a point. Lockhart back serving. Booth. Off the block, kept alive. Dumlau inside Nelson. Munoz back to serve. Much that Gutierrez could do that time on the Nelson swing. 22-10, 12-point advantage, 2 sets lead. The Canyons. Double at the net that time. Nevilev and Nelson there to take it away from Martin. Stanley Munoz serve. That is a service ace for Jasmine Munoz. Canyons with match point number 1. Jasmine Munoz going to work. Canyons will swing for it here. Munoz bumps. Nevelev to finish. Touch is given for Nevelev. And Canyons takes it in a sweep, 3-0. They win the third set 25-10. They take it 25-11, 25-10, 25-10 over West LA. That'll do it for us here on the webcast. We appreciate you joining us. We hope to see you doubleheader on Friday for soccer. Men's and women's soccer on Friday starting at 4 o'clock. The men against Bakersfield, the women against LA Valley. Hope to see you then. Have a good night, everybody.